Essentially, I am a school principal. I just do it in a different spot. I do it in a detention center.
Dr. Victor Martin heads the Northern Virginia Juvenile Detention Center High School, where he helps teenagers who've had run-ins with law enforcement prepare for life after serving time.
I really enjoy working with the students here because I think it's a group of students whose voice is just not heard. And at the end of the day, I hope that when they leave here, I've at least given them not only opportunity and access, but some strength to go out and go forward and flourish like we want everybody else to do.
There are nearly 60,000 adolescents currently serving time in detention centers like this one. Patrick Sullivan is a former student from the center and an unofficial mentee of Dr. Martin.
I had my run-in with the law, went to Northern Virginia Juvenile Detention Center. Chose to, be on the stubborn side and not really pay attention in school. And that led me to truancy charges, a whole bunch of stuff for just not going to school. And that led me to Dr. Martin's front door.
Dr. Martin says it's critical to address underlying issues like learning difficulties and addiction, so that students like Patrick don't become one of the 70% of juveniles who return to prison within 3 years of release.
He was someone with a little bit more aggressiveness. And so we really had to work with him on getting him more calmed down with some things before we could start. He also had a significant substance abuse issue. And so it's painful when you actually watch a student go through withdrawal in front of you.
The key to Dr. Martin's work is helping students find their voice.
He's seen me at my absolute worst. He talked me out of situations where, your mind is not in a good place. He strive to make me a better person through whatever he could do.
I think what motivates me is knowing that some of our students have never been given a voice to share what it is they can do and what it is they can be. And so I think it's my responsibility to not only help them find that voice, but then to be their advocate to say, please don't think about this student just as the one that went to the detention center. Think about this student in their whole totality.
Dr. Martin saw that I wasn't doing anything. And he was like, what do you want to do? Because obviously you're not enjoying this. You're not going to. So what can I do to make it better? I was just like, let me prepare for the GED. Let me take the GED test. He said, Pat, you're a smart dude, but if that's what you want to do, that's what we'll do. So he helped me, not only him, a couple other teachers and the staff, they helped me study for it, and I passed all 4 of them, got my GED. And that made my life a lot easier, knowing that I've actually accomplished something, and then I can leave Juvenile Detention Center with something.
As Congress and the Biden administration fund more justice reform efforts aimed at keeping juveniles out of prison, Dr. Martin will continue tailoring his approach to the individuals currently in the system, one student at a time.
I'd like to think that I'm an ally builder. Like that's why I think I was put on this planet, was to just bring people together. And because of the opportunities that I've had, and the privileges that I have as a man, as an educated person, as someone with a house that's able-bodied and all those types of things, I feel it's my responsibility to make sure that not that necessarily other people get those same opportunities, but at least are exposed to the chance to actually participate in some of those.
For the PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Labs, I'm Effriata Berasu in Alexandria, Virginia.